That's what I want to call it, but I can't. All right, good sheriff up here. Got a rodeo going this weekend. Weather going to be sunny and wonderful.
Yes, it is.
Who you got with you today, Mike?
Well, I've got the current reigning Miss Rodeo USA, Miss Kirby Allen, and then I've got Miss Caitlin Clennard, our current reigning rodeo.
She played the game this week.
And you said your dad is a big fan of the favorite meal of the day up here.
He is. And
Vienna sausages, huh?
My brother in college, he would eat ramen noodles, but he would spice it up a little and he would put Vienna sausages in there.
You know, these things, they were 2 for $1 at Hometown Grocery the other day. I bought a whole case. They were good for 2 more years.
I remember you could get them for 10 cents a can.
That tells
well, if you don't like those, you can always go to sardines. These got 4 more years left on them.
Wow.
I prefer the possum brand.
Well, I don't know if they make those anymore, do they?
Yeah, they do.
They do? I can't eat them anymore. I can't get past the smell.
Do you girls cringe when he says, let's go eat?
No, he took me to fried green tomatoes or something one time. It was delicious. Yeah, it was so good.
Gave me a tip. He said, the first time he asks you to try it, just do it, and when he's not looking, spit it out.
Great tip. Great
now,
tip.
have you ridden much with the sheriff?
A couple times, yes.
And what was that experience like?
No, it wasn't that bad.
She was braver than us. We only did it once.
The other day, you definitely should not have been with me. If you see the back of my truck, you'll understand why.
I know the story.
I'm never going back
I know
in that
the
car.
story.
I learned if you want something done right, do it yourself.
It's hard to run over something out in the middle of a field, though, isn't it?
Well, you know, if you've got a mirror on each side, a mirror in the rear view mirror on your dash, then you've got a camera. I mean, it's only
logical.
Do
you ever use your backup camera?
Well, yeah, I didn't know that.
Hey,
if somebody parks a big trailer in the middle of the field, you got to hit it.
Hey, we got some video yesterday. We were out at Slack out there yesterday. How many contestants you got this year, Mike? We'll roll some of that.
I think it's 389 or something like that right there, which means we had 200 and something that had to compete yesterday.
I think this was some of the barrel racing yesterday, then some of the bull riding. Now, the kids that were out there yesterday, what were they out there for?
Oh, we have a reading initiative with some of our elementary schools, and if the kids read so many books, then they can come down for the Slack for free. We'll feed them some popcorn, a Coke, and those were kids from Pioneer Chapel.
Now, the 7-year-old tonight, that's one of the acts. I can remember when she was born.
Well, actually, her mother was born one weekend while they were doing the rodeo here several years ago.
Okay. I mean, they've been doing this a long time. And now she's 7 years old. She's going to, is that Preston's granddaughter?
That's his granddaughter. That's Orly.
Now, that's his daughter. One of these
That's Vanessa.
Okay, one of the daughters is riding out there, too. Now, girls, what can we expect this weekend starting today out at the Sheriff's Arena? You're giving up your crown tomorrow night, right?
I am.
That's going to be a bad experience for you.
I don't know. It might be a resting experience.
Now, where all do you go, being the rodeo queen?
Well, they say that I would travel about 100,000 miles, and at first I kind of laughed at them, and then now, as my year is progressing, I realize that it's very true and that is probably going to happen. So,
I have to say, when we go, I had the opportunity of giving the luncheon that you guys put on, and Miss Debbie does a fabulous job with that for a couple of years, and you come up here, you're absolutely beautiful, and you have to smile a lot and do all of that, but you guys are more than just a pretty face. I was amazed
That's what people tell me.
Stuff. No one tells you that. All the horse stuff you guys really know, and changing of the outfits, and there's a lot to it. It's not just, oh, that looks pretty, let me put it on.
Right.
You guys have to learn a lot.
We do. We study a lot. We have to have a lot of knowledge. It's like a little mini veterinary is what I always say. I'm always like, I know a lot of broad terms. So we study a lot, and we try to know our things and current events and stuff like that. So.
Watching you girls grow from when you first started and being shy and coming up here, and now you're doing wonderful, and you go out and you speak to other girls and encourage them to do so. What is your favorite part about that?
I think it is watching people grow. I think you're exactly right, because I helped a lot of girls, and whenever they first started, you're just like, it's like almost painful,
you know.
Think
that they're not going to be able to get through it.
You're like, come on, you can do it. And then, 5 years later down the road, they're, better than I. Yeah. They're amazing, so it's just that's really
Miss Debbie Blakely, you do well, and all of your staff too. It takes a lot of hands to
All right, Sheriff, 33. What time gates open at 6?
Gates open at 6. Rodeo starts at 8. Then people start lining up getting their tickets at 6. And we've got activities prior to the rodeo. You got pony rides for the kids when they get there. Then we also have the gold rush and some other things. Matter of fact, the Attorney General's coming up tonight. He's been able to come up to our rodeo for the last 2 or 3 years, and so they called his advance group, let me know what time they're going to be here. So folks come out, they get to see our Attorney General today.
Oh, big loser.
I reckon I ought to put him on a horse or a Shetland pony.
Stick
Put him on a
that
donkey.
horse.
Might be more his speed out there.
He might not ride a donkey. I'd have to get him an elephant.
Yeah, he wouldn't be riding a donkey being a big Republican. Is. All right, anything else we know about today and all the weekend's festivities?
Today at 10, we're having our special needs rodeo, so I think we're both really excited about that. It's just a
It's
really
always
good
a
time.
great deal.
Yeah, you always walk away, feeling.
Oh, yeah.
And we will guarantee, don't worry about the rain,
They have tents.
that it's not going to hurt you.
Yeah.
And
won't melt.
You won't
we're
melt.
not.
It's not severe weather anyway.
Yeah.
I'm going to get Philip them since Moses was able to part the Red Sea. He ought to be able to get with the good Lord and stop a little rain. That shouldn't be no problem.
Well, first of all, Mike,
Come on,
congratulations
Phillip.
on your 33rd rodeo. It's a pleasure. Been working with you all these years, and you can see it here on ZTV coming up next week in a 1-hour special. Run about 15 times, and it's always a pleasure. One of the
Catch it
biggest
online.
events in this part of the country, and it's superbly run by the good sheriff of Limestone County.
With the help of a lot of
A
wonderful
lot
people.
of people. All right, girls, good to see y'all again. Hope you get to feeling a little bit better, and you'll be up to snuff in no time.
Exactly.
Y'all need to carry
Sleep
some of these
Monday.
with you in case you get hungry today.
Are they-
All in the next couple of years?
We'll go have a little Mexican breakfast where they've got some baked chitlins, and I'll get them took care of.
Baked
Oh,
chitlins.
stay around here.
The stomach and the intestines.
That sausage
That looks
is looking a little
good.
better now.
I'm glad I'm missing that event
Hey,
today.
it's good.
All right, we got to take a break. We'll be right back. Y'all hang on.